Let's now get to the corridors of justice at Terrorism Court in Kahawa. In Kahawa Law Courts in Kiambu County is set to rule on whether detectives from the Anti Terrorism Police Unit should be allowed to detain a Turkish refugee for 15 days to complete investigations or release him on bail. The decision follows the arrest of Ahmet Mustafa Gungor, who was picked up at the standard gauge railway terminus in Nairobi while traveling from Mombasa. Ahmet Mustafa was arrested over suspicious involvement in terror-linked offences. Detectives from the Anti Terrorism Police Unit are seeking more time to hold a Turkish National Ahmet Mustafa Gungor as they pursue investigations into alleged terrorism-related activities within and outside Kenya. Gungor was arrested on December 21st at the Nairobi SGR terminus while traveling from Mombasa after officers say he was flagged on reasonable suspicion of involvement in terror-linked offences. According to an affidavit filed in court, investigators are probing several offences under the Prevention of Terrorism Act of 2012, which include the collection and provision of property or services for the commission of terrorist acts, membership in a terrorist group, and the collection of information for terrorist purposes, among other transnational organized crimes.
All we are asking that, Your Honor, you grant us 15 days so that, Your Honor, you balance the rights that you have been told we are about to violate, the rights of the respondent to liberty vis-a-vis the public right or the state's obligation to protect its citizen, only for 15 days, Your Honor. And we've been told that the respondent has been here for, I don't know how many years, Your Honor, 15 years.
The court was told that on November 28th, the government of Turkey formally wrote to Kenyan authorities seeking judicial legal assistance in a case involving the suspect, who is said to have been at large before taking refuge in Kenya. The request seeks assistance in recording the suspect's statement over terrorism charges he is facing at the Kahramanmaraş Second High Court in Turkey.
The instructions from the Turkish government have been conducted fully. The instructions, Your Honor, was simple. Invite the accused. Not arrest, invite the accused. Record the accused identity information. The crime, explain to the accused the crime which he has been accused of and explain it to him. You know, those were the only instructions that came from the Turkish government.
Appearing for the prosecution, State Counsel Kiari told the court that the suspect poses a flight risk and could interfere with ongoing investigations if released on bail.
The seriousness of the offense that now the Kenyan government is looking into this matter, the offenses that we have highlighted in paragraph 3 of the affidavit report, as well as the offences with which Your Honor is suspected to have committed in the Republic of Turkey. Your Honor, again, this can be a motivating factor for the respondent to flee. Another compelling reason is that there is also likelihood of interference with the ongoing investigations.
However, the defense team, led by Mwaura Kabata, appearing virtually alongside advocates Robert Odanga and Nabil Khan, opposed the application by the Director of Public Prosecutions.
I am saying that Mr. Gungor has been in the country for 15 years. He has not committed any offense known to Kenyan law. He is law-abiding. He has a fixed abode. He earns a living in Kenya. He pays taxes.
Fast forward from 15, on 20th, Mr. Gungor is on SGR with his family. The prosecution here stated that he doesn't have a family. He was there with his family, 2 daughters, wife, and in-laws. They were all picked up 20th at night. Contrary to the application today saying he was arrested on 21st, He was arrested on 20th.
The court is expected to deliver its ruling on December 30th, determining whether investigators will be granted more time to hold the suspect or whether he will be released or formally charged with terrorism-related offences.
The court has to take time to consider the submissions, the authorities, the annexures, in order to render itself in a ruling. The earliest I am able to do so, if I can if I'm being practical, is on the 30th of December. That is Tuesday of next week.